Hi there, everybody. Joining Harry here. Please excuse the mess behind me. Still doing some cleaning and stuff. Um, on the good side of things, I have a new Logitech high def camera attached to the Mac, which frankly has seen better days. Going to be replacing it real soon with a new Windows machine and just getting rid of Mac OS because Apple has just priced themselves out of the consumer market completely, at least for me anyway. So be it. I have a really nice 32-inch 4K screen, and I'm going to put it to good use with a really good computer. I'm going to have an NVIDIA GTX 1070 Ti video card in it with 4 gigs of RAM on the video card, and then 16 gigs of RAM in the computer as well, more than I'll ever need according to my younger brother. So because I don't play games on computer or seldom online with Xbox One. But I don't know. We'll see from there. Anyway, the reason I wanted to do this video, and try to make it as brief as I can, is I said I would let you know what was going on with my health when I knew something. Well, one of the things about praying and asking for answers is you have to be careful what you ask for. And in the past year, I've already lost over 70 plus pounds, and fortunately I've not lost muscle mass, but I have lost a considerable amount of weight. I'm down to 260 from over 330, almost 340. So I went through a scope the week before last, and this right now is December 29th at 2:55 in the morning. Yeah, I'm up, so figured I might as well do a video, and you'll excuse my slovenness. So I hope you won't blame me on the fact that I'm sitting here in an Incredible Hulk t-shirt at 3 o'clock in the morning. But anyway, I had a endoscopy, when they stick the camera down your throat and take biopsies and pictures, and well, I have what's called gastroparesis. Some of you might be familiar with it. It's a fairly common condition, I guess, with diabetics, especially long-term diabetics. I'm type 2 diabetes. It is controlled very well, but I'm having a hard time. And what that is, it's a disease, and food does not digest properly in my stomach. It just sets on it, and it sets on it for a considerable amount of time. So for ever now, I've been eating basically 2 meals a day: breakfast in the morning and dinner at night, snacking here and there through the day and before bed. And so that food just gets in there. Some digests, some doesn't. Sits there, sits there, sits there. Doesn't cause ulcers, but it causes an incredible amount of pain. And unfortunately, there's no cure for it. There's an FDA study right now on a pacemaker for it to help trigger the stomach to digest and move food along, but I unfortunately am not eligible for that because I think I can control it like any normal human being. My brother-in-law also suffers from this, and he unfortunately dropped down to, I think my sister told me, 129 pounds from like 200 plus. So he really got very sick, and he's gained back about 35 to 40 pounds of what he had of what he lost, so he's doing better. And he's on alternative therapy right now. So there is one medication that you can use for gastroparesis, but unfortunately, a couple of the medications I take prevent that from being used. I really don't feel like having tics and other involuntary movements, so that would become permanent. So I like me the way I am right now. Well, so anyway, so in the next few weeks, we're going to be headed to Omaha. I guess the best guys in the gastrointestinal business when it comes to gastroparesis are in Omaha. They've done a considerable amount of research, are leading part of this study, and I'm fortunate enough to live in an area where I can get to them very easily and go back and forth to them rather than, as I did over the summer, go to Mayo Clinic for some issues I was dealing with and have to stay in a hotel for 2 or 3 days at a time. It adds up. So I'm not poor by any means, but it can be a very frustrating and aggravating thing to have to stay in a hotel, eat out all the time, and everything else. And the one thing about gastroparesis, it just came on all of a sudden, and that's why we thought it was really an ulcer or something. So a new lifetime challenge, but I'm confident that with proper medical supervision and everything else, we'll not only learn to live with it, but get it, overcome it, and get it into some form of remission where I can have a normal, healthy life. And I'll just continue to lose weight, because that's really the best way to fight it, and eat smaller meals. They say 4 to 6 meals a day, which to me is just ridiculous. But I'm going to do whatever it takes, and I have the support of Leanne on this. She's going to work with me, and she's already been on a keto diet, which I couldn't do, and she's lost quite a bit of weight, and she's just going to continue losing weight, and we'll get healthier together. So it wasn't diet by association, as I've told so many people, but because I had this problem. So anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you watch this video, I do have some videos coming soon. The video for the Texan S8800 is coming, and then I have a video also for the Texan 880, PL880, one of my favorite radios ever. And another big thank you to Anonco and Anna at Anonco for this radio. I just love it to death. It's my third one that I purchased, and the other two I sold. And actually I gave one away, and the other one I sold. So I have some exciting things planned in the new year. I'm really going to work on trying to grow the channel and expand the channel. I have a unique Typhoon H coming, and I'm really excited about that. Being able to fly a non-DJI drone that's not a kiddie drone. And I'm learning about it now, and after the new year I'll be taking my Part 107 test, and that excites me even more. I have to tell you, I'm super excited about that. I know I'm going to do well, and we'll go from there, one step at a time, and small steps. That's why I like to say small steps all the time, every time. So for those of you who've joined the channel this year, wow, thank you so much. I know there's not a whole lot of us right now, But maybe someday we'll look back at this and say, ha 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 ha, or maybe not. I don't know. And frankly, I don't care. Maybe that's the wrong attitude to have, but that's all right. It didn't cost me anything to start it. It won't cost me anything to keep it going, and we'll be fine. Oh, and by the way, yeah, right there behind me, I forgot to almost say it. Leanne and I play piano, and we were able. I had a thought, and I get a lot of thoughts. I said we should get a keyboard for the office and start playing piano again, and for me, start relearning what I've lost, because I've lost a lot as far as my ability to read and play music. And lo and behold, it was just, she got on Facebook Market. I don't use social media, but there it was, and the folks wanted $100 for it. We found them. They were somewhere over by Council Bluffs, and went over, and it sounded great. It looked great. It's a Yamaha full-size keyboard, and we got it for just an amazing price. And it's just a wonderful, wonderful piece of equipment, and we are super, super happy to have it. And that will help me a lot in the days ahead to have some other things to focus on besides pain and being cooped up in the house in the wintertime. Anyway, Happy New Year. January 1st is our 36th wedding anniversary, so yeah, January 1st, 1983, on a sunny 70-degree day in Southern Illinois, I married the love of my life, and she will always be the love of my life. And I got a new wedding ring for Christmas this year, and it says "Love Always Leanne" in it, and that's more precious to me than anything I can tell you. So, you guys have a good one, and we'll get together after the beginning of the year. We're going away here today, and we're going to be gone through New Year's, and then it's back to normalcy. So we'll go from there. So thanks again, and we'll see you soon. Bye.